got my Bill and Ted thing to talk about.
Yeah, let's
You
talk
want to do
about
a
your Bill
second
and Ted
thing?
3. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about your Bill and Ted thing. Bill and Ted 3. Was it worth it?
Okay, so Bill
He's
and
seen
Ted.
it, not me.
Friday, Bill and Ted Face the Music came out, and of course I had to see it.
Not at 10th frame though, was it?
No, I don't know why. Apparently, it's only showing in from what I've read. It's only showing on drive-ins. I don't know for some reason. But anyways, Bill and Ted Face the Music. This is one of those things that made no sense at all. For some reason, I love it. I cannot explain. This makes no sense of why I love this movie. Because, for one, this movie has plot holes, and more plot holes, and they don't address it. It's there for everybody to see. It's like in your face plot hole. So I don't know how this works, but I still enjoyed myself. Now, let's take it that, you know, the first two Bill and Ted movies, yeah, there was plot holes, but like maybe one. And not to mention, they had a story to tell. This one, by God, no, they just threw every logic that there was out the window. Like, seriously.
Mm-mm.
So, basically, here's Bill and Ted, years later. They still have to write that song to save the world. Okay, they got 2 grown daughters. Their marriage is a little iffy. So anyway, the future comes and says, hey, we want you to write the song because in about an hour, the world ends. And they're like, oh, you know, oops, we kind of forgot. So they decide the idea of going to the future to get the song to take back and sing. Alright? So that was the whole idea. Here's where the plot holes start coming in. Okay? One, the future decides, even though they know that it's Bill and Ted are the only ones that can save the world, the future decides for some odd reason to send a robot who tries to be so likable, but good Lord, he is annoying and he's a waste of space. They send a robot to kill Bill and Ted. You tell me where that logic is, right? Okay.
Keeps them motivated.
I guess. So, they go like about 30 minutes in, and their future 30 minutes, Bill and Ted, don't have the music yet. Okay, so they go further into the future. Again, they don't have the music, and they keep running away from their past selves. So you get the whole interaction of cat and mouse game between Bill and Ted and the Bill and Ted in the future. So, trying to avoid each other, okay? Plot hole, they keep going until they're like 30, 60 years into the future when the world was supposed to end like an hour ago. You know, like, how in the hell is there still a future if the world ended? Plot hole. Plus, another plot hole, everybody in this movie, apparently if you die, you go straight to hell. That was the problem I had with the second film. When Bill and Ted got killed, they go to hell. Like, really?
They get better, apparently.
So apparently everybody that dies go to hell. Now the daughters decide to help their dads by going and picking out famous musicians throughout time. So they get Mozart, they get Hendrix, they get, I want to say Crosby, or, you know, the trumpet, what's his name? I can't remember, jazz musician.
Yeah.
And then for another plot hole, they decide to go to the prehistoric ages and pick up this cave woman that is banging the turtle drums. They grab her, even though they don't even talk about this at all. But it's like, who the heck is she? Because in our history, was there ever a cave woman that played the drums? No. But somehow they knew about her, so they went and got her. Plot hole. Who was also another wasteful character. They didn't do nothing with her. Okay? So, anyways, they also run into a pop star, R&B star, I don't know who the hell he is. I've heard of him. Kid Cudi, who apparently is smarter than Albert Einstein himself, because everything he says, you don't understand. Because he's talking about time travel. And you got everybody, Bill and Ted, also come to him and ask him about, how can we do this? How can we do that? And he tells them, and they're all like, what? And they go and do whatever anyways. So, I don't know why Kid Cudi's in this movie, period. Which also, not a plot hole, Kid Cudi at the end disappears and reappears. It's a blink of an eye. Okay? It happens with a blink of an eye. But it turns out that he is somebody that you're like, what? He's not actually Kid Cudi. He's somebody way more important. Just saying. Blink of an eye, you'll miss it. But it happens.
Holy cow, he's George Carlin?
Wouldn't that be something? But anyway. So, yeah, the best part about this movie is that it was really great to see Bill and Ted back. And even though nothing made sense, it was so much fun. For some odd reason, it was so much fun. And Death, by God, Death shows up, and you have about 15 minutes with Death, and it is the best part of the movie. Literally. And then he does nothing after that. So that was a waste. So anyways, even though this movie has so many damn plot holes, makes no sense, and it takes everything that is logic and throws it out of the window, for some reason I deeply enjoyed this movie. I have fun with this movie. Which is weird. It is weird. It shouldn't be like that. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. Let me ask you one question when it comes to Bill and Ted Face the Music. Bill and Ted.
Yes.
Do you have Keanu Reeves in it having fun?
Yes.
There you go. That's all you need. That's your
Alex
blockbuster
Winter's
right there.
back. He's having fun.
Since when has any of the Bill and Ted movies made any damn sense whatsoever?
Yes, but there was okay. The first one they had to pass their school exam. So they got everybody in history to help. The second one was they had to write a song, and some evil douchebag in the future decides to come back and make evil robots of themselves, of Bill and Ted, and have them kill the real Bill and Ted. Even though it sounds crazy, there was still a plot story. This one, like I said, all of them had plot holes, but this one had so many, and they didn't address none of them. It's just, it's there. It's like, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Keanu Reeves having fun, right? Keanu Reeves,
Yes.
Alex Winter, everybody's having fun. It's
But
a
it was
goofball
it was a
picture.
fun movie.
Listen, if you ever get a chance to watch Ocean's 11, the original one with Frank Sinatra and all the guys in it and stuff, okay?
Yes.
Go watch it. There's no plot. There's an idea. We're gonna knock over X, right?
Really?
That's it. That's it. It's a chance for a bunch of guys to get back together who had fun before. They're getting back together, they're going to get drunk, they're going to get high, and they're going to make another movie and have some more fun at it. Which is what you always wanted to do, which is why you find it so appealing.
I guess.
You always want to get drunk, high, and make a movie somewhere.
No, what?
Yes. Yes. It's your life's mission. You have
not.
waited to get...
I've always wanted to make a movie, but where does the high and drunk part come in?
Oh, no, wait. That's just you without the movie. The movie you still got to make. But anyway. You got anything else to put on top of that, buddy? Buddy Rowe.
Well, I guess
Buddy.
I have to give this movie a rating.
If you must. You give it a rating, I'll give it a rating. Go ahead. Give it a rating.
You haven't even seen the movie.
I don't have to see the movie to give it a rating.
I just told you everything. Huh? Okay.
I don't have to see the movie to give it a rating.
So, yeah, I mean, if it was a score from 1 to 5, I would give it a 3. I would give it a 3.
You give it a 3.
Yes.
As a wise man once said, flayed is a plate of piss. Here, I'll give you the real rating for...
Oh, boy. What's this?
Rock on.
Party on, dude.
Party on! Yeah, that's different. That's different one. Although, if those two ever get together, Wayne's World. Oh,
Wayne's
God.
World. Party time.
That'd be a crossover for the ages right there.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.